I'd like to welcome all of you to Bass Lake Golf Course. Several years ago, we did a renovation of the golf course, and during that renovation, our goal was to enhance the natural beauty of Bass Lake Golf Course. We did it by adding extra tee boxes to the course. The difference between the fourth set of tee boxes that we added and the black tees is roughly 900 yards. Our intention was to make the golf course playable for every level of golfer, and I think we've accomplished that. We're standing on the first tee box. The black tees measure 375 yards to the green. The fairway is lined with two ponds, one on the right, one on the left. The pond on the left is about 220 yards from the middle of the blue tees, and the pond on the right is about 215 yards from the middle of the blue tees. Your second shot up to the green, which is a well-bunkered green with a bunker on the front left-hand corner of the green and one on the right-hand side of the green, requires an excellent second shot into the green. Hole number 2, a long par 4 measuring 409 yards from the black tees. The drive requires accuracy as we have two large fairway bunkers, one on the right and one on the left. The one on the right requires a drive to carry of 220 yards. The approach shot into a well-protected green has bunkers on either side of the green, one on the right, one on the left, rather large bunkers, so it requires an accurate second shot into the green. Hole number 3 is a par 3. It measures 174 yards from the back tees and 153 yards from the blue tees. There's a large pond in front of the green, and the green also has 3 bunkers that surround it. We're standing on hole number 4 at Bass Lake Golf Course, a long par 5 measuring over 520 yards from the back tees. The tee shot is guarded with 2 large fairway bunkers on the right side of the fairway. Your second shot toward the green is also guarded by a large fairway bunker on the left side, which is about 80 yards from the green. The green is well protected with 3 large green bunkers around the green. Hole number 5, a long par 4 measuring 400 yards from the black tees. The fairway bunker on the right-hand side is 220 yards from the tee shot. The second shot into the green requires accuracy. There's a large oak tree that hangs out over the green on the left-hand side, and the green is well protected with 2 large bunkers, one on the right and one on the left. Hole number 6, a par 4 measuring 340 yards from the black tees. This hole requires a very accurate tee shot, as there are 2 fairway bunkers, one on the left, one on the right. The left side bunker being 175 yards to the middle of the bunker. Once you get your tee shot in the middle of the fairway, the approach shot to the green is around 100 to 120 yards into the green. There are 2 green bunkers, one on the right, one on the left, protecting this green. Hole number 7, a par 5 measuring 517 yards. Our number 1 handicap hole at Bass Lake. It requires a very accurate tee shot. The fairway bunker on the left side is out 220 yards. The fairway bunker on the right side is out 235 yards. The second shot also requires an accurate shot. We have the famous Sattler Swamp on the left-hand side. The green is one of our smaller greens on the course and has lots of undulations, which cause the putting to be difficult and challenging. Hole number 8, 187-yard par 3 with a well-protected green. There are 3 large bunkers that surround the green. Try to avoid the bunker on the front right side of the green, as it's a deep pot bunker that's difficult to get out of. Hole number 9, a 390-yard par 4. There are two fairway bunkers, one on the left that measures 190 yards from the tee, and the one on the right measuring 260 yards from the tee box. Your approach shot into this well-protected green is a difficult one, as the pond on the left-hand side extends out to the front of the green and can present some challenges. The bunker on the left-hand side also protects the green into, again, a difficult second shot. Hole number 10, a relatively short par 4, but yet a still very challenging hole. There are two large fairway bunkers, one on the right and one on the left. The fairway bunker on the right extends out into the fairway and is at about 210 yards. The green is well protected with two large green bunkers on either side of the green. Don't be long on this hole, as there's a severe drop on the back of the green. We're standing on hole number 11 at Bass Lake Golf Course, a hole that plays over 400 yards from the back tees and about 350 yards from the blue tees. It's a relatively straight shot, but you have to be careful of Bass Lake Road, which runs down the right side of the fairway. There also is a large swamp that extends on the left side of the fairway. The approach shot into the green requires some accuracy, as there are two large green bunkers on either side of the green. Hole number 12, the shortest par 3 on Bass Lake Golf Course. The tee shot is into an elevated green, and it's also two-tiered. There are three large green bunkers that surround the green. Hole number 13, the longest par 5 on Bass Lake Golf Course, measuring over 500 yards from the back tees. The tee shot requires accuracy, as there are large groves of trees on both the right-hand side and the left-hand side of the landing area. There's also a large fairway bunker at the top of the ridge at 225 yards. Your second shot also requires accuracy because of the narrow landing area at the bottom of the ridge. Your approach shot into the green, which is well protected, is a blind one. Hole number 14, a short par 4 that requires a very accurate tee shot, as there's a very narrow landing area. The approach shot into a tiered green requires accuracy as well, as there are three large green bunkers that surround the green. Hole number 15, which plays longer than the 370 yards that show on the card, is a very difficult and challenging hole. It's a plateaued fairway that's difficult to find a level spot to hit from. Your approach shot into an elevated green, which is a small green, is protected by two large bunkers on the left-hand side of the green. We're standing on the blue tees of the 16th hole at Bass Lake Golf Course, our signature hole at Bass Lake. The tee shot is protected by a large fairway bunker, which is out at 200 yards from the blue tees. Beautiful Marquette Lake comes into play on both the tee shot and your second shot on this hole. Hole number 17, a long par 3 measuring over 200 yards from the back tees. Your tee shot is slightly downhill to a green that is protected by two large bunkers on either side of the green. Once you get on the green, you'll again see the beauty of Marquette Lake and the beauty of Bass Lake Golf Course. Hole number 18, a long par 4 measuring over 400 yards from the back tees. This hole requires a very accurate tee shot to a saddled fairway, and you also need to be aware of Gulf Road that runs along the right side of the fairway and is out of bounds. Your approach shot requires a very accurate shot, as there are green bunkers that protect this green. Again, you'll find the beauty of Marquette Lake on one side of the fairway and also the beauty of Bass Lake on the other side of the fairway. Just a beautiful, challenging golf course.